Hello, this lesson is going to be on plotting points and the quadrants of a coordinate plane. Okay, so here I have a coordinate plane, and here's some definitions. This will be quadrant 1. Will be any points in this region will be called quadrant 1. This will be quadrant 2, quadrant 3, quadrant 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. You start here and you count counterclockwise. 2, 3, 4. Okay, we also have this line right here which is called the x-axis. This line here is called the y-axis, and this here is called the origin. This point right there, because every point originates from this point. And let's take a look at this problem right here on the right and see why this is called the origin. Okay. Basically, this example is asking us to plot the following points on the graph below and identify which quadrant, axis, or origin the point lies. So I'm going to do the first point here. And one thing you need to remember is these are called order pairs because they are in order. Basically, the first letter is representing x and second letter representing y. So that's why it's called the order pair, because they are in order. X comes before y on the alphabet. Okay. Also remember, the x is on the horizontal and the y is on the vertical. So that means the first number represents your horizontal movement and the second number represents your vertical movement. Now, one thing you need to keep in mind is the following. Okay, let me draw real quick here. Like this. If you go up, that would be positive. If you go to the right, it would also be positive. If you go down, it's negative. And if you go to the left, it's also negative. And if you don't move, it's 0. Okay, so with that in mind, let's look over here. I have here the order pair -8, -9. So what you do, you put your pencil at the origin, and your first coordinate says -8. Remember, that's on the horizontal, so that means -8. I'm going to the left, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then the second coordinate is -9, so I'll go down 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So that will be my point, letter A. Okay? And the problem asks us to identify what quadrant this point is. This point is in quadrant number 3. So I'll put Q3 there. And then we're ready to plot the next point, which is -4, 2. So we put our pencil there. We count -4 is the first coordinate, so that means I'll go to the left 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I will go up to 1, 2, and that will be my second point. Okay, and what quadrant is that? According to our diagram, that's in quadrant number 2. And let's go to the next point. Again, put your pencil at the origin. First coordinate is +3, so I go 1, 2, 3 to the right. And the second coordinate is 7, so I go up 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And that would be my point C right there. And that point C is in quadrant number 1. Okay? Then we'll go on to the next problem, which is 0, -2. So the first coordinate tells us to stay there. That's what the 0 means. Don't go to the left, don't go to the right, but stay there. Second coordinate tells us to go up or down. Since it's -2, I'm going to go down 2, and that's where my point is. So those will be my point, letter D. Now, letter D is not in a quadrant because this is quadrant 2, this is quadrant 3, and this is quadrant 4, but that point is right in the border. And that border is called y-axis. So we say that point 0, -2 is not in the quadrant, but rather it is on the y-axis. It's right on the border. Let's go on to the next problem, letter E. Letter E, put your pencil at the origin. First coordinate is 9, so I go +9 to the right, which should be right there. And second coordinate is 0, so I don't go up nor down, but I'd rather stay there. Okay, so that means this would be letter E. And this is not on a quadrant, it's actually on the x-axis. So we put right here x-axis. Okay? Very well. Let's try the letter F. Letter F, put your pencil there. And the first coordinate is 5, so we'll go 5 to the right. And the second coordinate is 0, so I don't go up nor down, but rather I stay there. And this would be letter F, which is also on x-axis. Okay, very well. Now let's go on to the next problem. Next problem is 0, -7. So first coordinate tells left to right, and since it's a 0, I stay there. Second coordinate is -7, so that means I'm going to go down 7, and that's where my point's going to be. It's going to be point letter G, and that is not in a quadrant, but rather is on a axis, which is the y-axis. Okay, then we go to the next problem, which is 3 1/2. So first coordinate is 3, and second coordinate is half, so it would be half a square, so it would be right there, and that's where my point is going to be, letter H, and that one happens to be in quadrant number 1. Alright, last one, letter I. So what we're going to do is we're going to go 7 1/2 to the right, so 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 1/2, and we're going to go up 4, so 1 2 3 4, and that's where our point is. And this point is also on quadrant number 1. Okay? Alright, very well. So what I want you to do now is turn the page and try the next problems. Here are the next problems. So what you're going to do is you're going to plot these points and then see what you get. So go ahead and stop the video, try these problems, and then turn the video on again to see if you got them right. Okay? Okay, welcome back. This is going to be the answers for the example number 2, so please take a moment and check your answers. Okay? Go ahead, and if you need more time, please stop the video and can check the answers and then restart the video to continue with the video. Okay, so now we're going to go to example number 3, where on the previous problems I gave you the coordinates and I asked you to plot the points. Now I'm going to do the opposite. We're going to give you the points and ask you to identify the coordinates. Okay, so starting with point A, we have point A right here. We need to identify the coordinates. Okay, so what we do is we put your pencil right there in the origin, and you ask yourself, on the horizontal, what do you do? Well, I go 1 2 3 to the left. To the left means negative, so I went -3 to the left. And if you notice, I didn't go up nor down, I stay there, so then my second coordinate is 0. And this is not a quadrant, this would be the x-axis. Alright, let's try letter B. Letter B is actually at the origin. The origin is defined as 0 0. Okay, because you always start your points here, and since I don't go anywhere left to right, I put 0, and since I don't go anywhere up or down, I put also 0 here for the second coordinate. Okay, alright, so that's our origin. Let's do letter C. Letter C is found right here, so to get there from the origin, I count 1 2 3 4, so it'll be -4 to the left, and then 1 2 3, and because I went down, it would be -3, and this will be quadrant number 3. Alright, let's do letter D. Put your pencil at the origin, and you go 1 2 to the right, so it would be +2, and you go up 3, so this would be +3, and this will be quadrant number 1. Very well. Let's continue on to letter E. Letter E, I'm going to go 1 2 3 to the left, so it'll be -3, and I'm going to go 1 2 3 4 5 up, so that will be +5, and that quadrant happens to be quadrant number 2. Very well. Let's do letter F. Letter F, I go to the right, so it'll be 1 2 3, +3, and then I go down 1, 2, 3, 4, so it'll be -4, and that will be quadrant 4. And the last point is letter G. Basically, I don't go left nor right, so my first coordinate is 0, but I go up 1, 2, 3, 4, so my second coordinate is 4, and that point is at the y-axis. Okay? So this concludes the lesson on plotting points and identifying quadrants. So thank you very much for your time, and have a wonderful day.